Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to come back on here just do a quick doggy TA, just because I have had people ask me over the last couple of days just to do a quick doggy TA and compare it to everything else. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how to stack charts on mobile. That's what I really want to figure out, how to start stacking charts on mobile so I can actually, compare, like, for example, doggy compared to like BTC or Ethereum or ADA or like Polygon or Matic or VeChain or whatever else, right? Whatever else crypto. Um, I do have to say some good news though. I want to say that, basically every single trigger that's happened on the bear side has kind of been nulled on the fact that we're just running towards the upside. So as you guys can see up here on the reverse MACD, we had a bear trigger to sell, and it did actually sell off a little bit. So started selling off from like 28 cents, but the actual bear trigger hit at 27, came down all the way to like 25 cents. Um, but then once we started getting the 4 hour bear triggers on the other end, they've just been single 4 hour candles, single 4 hour candles. We actually had a bear trigger back here, peak at 35 cents, and so far it went down to 30 cents. So it went down about 5 cents on that trigger. But if can anybody tell me what's actually, like, what the good part is here? Like, what's actually the good part? We've been consistently on an upside, right? Ever since back here on, August 6th. It's been consistent towards the upside even though you're getting bear triggers, right? That's the great part. Watch. I'll show you guys what I mean by this. So even though you get bear triggers, right, you're consistently on the upside. So when you do actually get a bull signal, like this, for example, like right here, you push hard towards the upside. So you push from what, 29 cents all the way up to 35. So you pushed about 6 cents right there, right? Another big push was from back here, was from like 20 cents all the way up to 29 cents, which is a 9 cent push on a 4 hour bull trigger, right? Every single other instance has been what, 23, 26, so about 3 cents. See, 25, 29, about 3, 4 cents, 26, 20, about 2 cents. So every single 4 hour candle push has been about I would say more like 3 to like 5 cents. And it does look like we're going to create another bull trigger on the upside after rebounding from that trend, right? We're still above 29 cents. We're still above 29 cent support, which is great. We haven't even retouched it, which is a great phenomenon. I told you guys, I still think we're going to 37 cents, especially after bouncing off trend, right? And the crazy part is, I think we might actually create a 4 hour trigger, not necessarily now, but maybe like at 5 in the morning. So somewhere between 5 and 9 in the morning, I do expect us to push towards the upside again. But if I had to take a quick guess, 32 plus what, 3 cents, 35, I'd say that we're at least going to 35 cents sometime in the next 8 hours or so, right? I strongly believe that 35 cents is gonna happen within the next 4 to 8 hours. And then after we see that, then there's a strong chance, if we're still bullish, that we break on the upside. The only bad part here is on the day, it does look like we're gonna have a full trigger on the sell, right? So it does look like a full sell-off can happen. And the bad part is here, we're actually already creating tops, and this is actually kind of consistent overall crypto. It looks like we're creating tops for every single crypto, right? So you got Doggy, you have Ethereum. Here, let me show you guys. Ethereum, whoops. Ethereum, we actually already created tops on Ethereum back here on August 10th on the daily, right? Technically, we've been bullish on Ethereum on the daily since August 10th. It's what, the 17th today, I think. So we've been bearish for a full week. But what's the good part? The good part is we hit that trigger, we hit that bear trigger back here, but we're really just trading sideways and actually been trading up on this daily trigger, because guess what? The next time we actually go bullish on the day, I think we're gonna push hard. That's what I think. Look what happened here. Look what happened here. So bull trigger, overbought on the stochastic, hard push. Is that the only case? Yeah, that's the only case. But what have I told you guys for crypto? Every single time we're overbought on the stochastic and we start creating bull triggers, that's when we push really, really, really hard. That's how every single rally has acted ever since the beginning of crypto, right? It's always been stochastic overbought, daily put, or weekly, daily, or 4 hour bull pushes on momentum. That's how the rallies happen. That's how you see these huge moves from like 10,000 to like 30,000, and it kind of stays consistent over weeks to get there. So that's the only reason why I'd say that I'm pretty bullish right now on Ethereum hitting that 3,500 within the next day or two, maybe, depending on when that cross comes over towards the bullish side. For the same thing for Bitcoin, right? We've been creating clear tops on Bitcoin for days now. We had the first trigger on August 1st, and you actually saw this big push down right here. But it hasn't been wanting to actually go to the downside, right? So look at the reverse MACD, bear trigger, and it's just been doing what? Maybe going down a little bit, right? These are pretty consistent downtrends right here. So you've gone from highs of what, 46,000 to 43, so 3,000 drop. 48,000 to 45, 3,000 drop. Pretty consistent, right? And look what happened last time we had a push on the daily. We went from 39,000 all the way to 46,000. So we had we had a $7,000 push on the upside. We had to take the low right now from 45. What's 45 plus 7,000? That's 52,000. So I'd say if we do end up pushing towards the upside, and I told you guys, I think the next time we go, the push is gonna be somewhere right here, which is consistent to these moves, right? It's consistent from here to here, from here to here. That's where the next push can possibly be, from here to like 52K, 50K, somewhere around this level, right? And then that's when you'll probably start seeing and trading sideways. That's what I think. But I'm still waiting for those dailies to turn on the bullish side, especially because we're still overbought on the Stoke. I think we're gonna rally hard. And just to compare the last one, ADA doesn't even have a what is it called? ADA doesn't even have such a massive drop as the other ones, right? It looks a little bit similar like Bitcoin, but again, technically ADA has been bearish on the daily since August 16th. Right? Technically, it's been bearish since August 16. It's had a nice, solid, consistent trail in the sideways, and then it just blew up to the upside, right? But right now, ADA is probably looking worse than Bitcoin or Ethereum or Doge, because it still has these strong daily candles, and it just started its bearish trend on the daily on August 16th, right? So back here, technically over here, but it's not perfect. So, but it's just been trending sideways, right? We hit peak highs right here at $2.24, 25 cents. And we dropped to lows of $2. And for the most part right now, the 4 hour, it looks like it's gonna turn bullish. And look, for the most part, we've just been trading sideways for the last like day or two. And technically, this would actually be a perfect buy-in, because you have the Stoke around bottom, and then you have another bull trigger that's about to happen up here on the upside. So I would, in theory, if this was another play, if I wasn't already in ADA, I would probably be buying this and swinging this from at least like $2.10 to at least like $2.19, which would make me at least like what? That's like maybe like a 10% profit. I don't know. But yeah, I think for the most part we're going up, and I think the move is gonna start today. I think today, maybe in the next 4-8 hours, that's when the move up for all crypto is probably gonna start again, unless there's some random sell-off. But every single chart right now is looking the same. It's looking, bearish, but we're trading sideways, and that's what I told you guys in my last video. If you're bearish and all you're doing is trading up or sideways, that's a very, very, very good thing, because the next time you actually have a full bull indicator, the next time you actually push a full bullish momentum towards the upside, that's when you see those big pushes, and that's when you know that crypto is going to move, because I told you the stochastic is overbought, and the reverse MACD gives you bull triggers that's when the crypto starts rallying like 10, 20, $30,000. I'll see you guys later.